Hey everybody, it's Chris, and I am back to do another Lazy Susan. If you've been watching me for a while, you know how much I love Lazy Susans. And honestly, it doesn't have to be a Lazy Susan. I mean, this could just be a piece of art. It could sit up on an easel on your shelf. It's just, think of it as a round piece of art. Because I'm sure that some people are thinking, how many Lazy Susans do I actually need? Well, you probably only need one. But I just think they're so cool, and I love how they turn out. I love doing the blooms on them, and so that's what we're gonna do today. I've got my camera set up at a different angle, hoping that'll really give you a great view of what I'm doing. And pretty sure you might see the top of my head. And disclaimer, I was outside working in the yard this morning with Ranger, so it was a little windy, and we also got some rain, so please don't judge my messy hair. All right, I'm gonna grab some gloves here real quick. So this is an 18-inch edge glued panel I purchased at Home Depot. I've noticed lately the ones that I've been buying have a lot of wood grain in them. So this one has actually been sanded. Hopefully the wood grain won't show as badly. I know you can see right in here, there's still quite a bit showing, but I'm hoping that once it's painted and resined, it won't be quite as apparent as some of them have been. I'm not sure what's going on with them, if they're just like not putting the quality into them lately. They've definitely not been what I've gotten in the past, that's for sure. All right, so I'm putting down some tricorn black. This is a Sherwin-Williams to-go paint. And I'm not sure that I have enough on there, but I at least have a nice coat down so that I can at least build my bloom. I kind of feel like she's a little thin, but we'll see what we get. So I'm using quite a menagerie of colors today. And as I'm looking at my TV, it doesn't look like my puddle is in the center, but trust me, it is. So I think that's probably just the vantage point that you're going to have, and I apologize for that. First color to go down is golden teal. And I kind of feel like one of my fails is that I just don't get enough pigment on when I'm doing these bigger pieces. So I'm really going to try to layer it on a little bit more. I am using this Little Piggy pigments. We're just going to call those TLP. So my next color to go down is TLP Aspen. So I'm kind of doing this for my office. I have a table in there, and I thought it would be really cool to do a Lazy Susan as kind of a centerpiece on it. And so I'm kind of using some colors that I've used in the past with a desk set that I have. This is TLP Ore. And I thought I wanted to kind of put some other ones in here as well and not just stick with what is in the desk set, because my next project is to do a large art piece for it that's going to be 3 different canvases. So I kind of feel like I'm trying to include some other colors in it that I would put in the canvases too. So the colors that are in the desk set, it's a black background and it's floral, and it has like peonies and roses, I think, and they are kind of purples and pinks, and there's like rose gold and kind of peachy colors. So that's kind of where these are coming from. That was Golden Permanent Violet. I'm now going to put down some TLP Sangria, which brings in kind of that deeper burgundy color. As I said, I have quite the color scheme here. This is TLP Twilight. And I'm not really building circles necessarily. I'm just kind of trying to put my colors around and see if I can't get them on here faster so that they don't all run away from me. This is Artist Loft Deep Magenta. And this is TLP Cinnamon. So this is kind of that copper, but kind of hoping that it goes kind of a rose goldy color with the pink in there as well. Holy cow, that's a big bloom. I have a bad feeling I'm gonna have a heck of a time blowing this out. This is TLP Sockeye. So this is kind of like a, obviously sockeye salmon color. So it's kind of that pinky peach color. And then I decided, wow, that's really dark. So I decided I wanted some golden peach in there too. So this is a lighter color than the sockeye. It's just really beautiful. I just have a really bad feeling that my base paint was really thin. And then I'm gonna have a hard time with this guy. All right, and I did mix up a brand new batch of black cell activator, black on black. But I'm just kind of addicted to black, I guess. I really love how it turns out. And I think it just gives such great cells. So that's what I'm going with today. Hopefully that was enough. I'm gonna see if I can blow this out and get it distributed. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Just trying to make sure I don't have cell activator in some of these areas where I can see the black, but I can't necessarily tell if it's the cell activator or the base paint. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and add some extra black to this to make sure that everything spins out and gets to the place there that I want it to be. Okay, reposition, so hopefully it's a little bit more in the center of what you can see. Really have some amazing cells here, so I'm hoping when she spins out, she'll be beautiful. And I feel like it's pretty much in the center now, so we're just gonna give it a nice little gentle spin. Sometimes I think I get a little crazy with my spinning. Just like that. I have a tendency once it starts to go over the edge to try to get it to turn, and I end up kind of sliding it right off of the turntable. I still have a little bit more that I would like to cover here. So I feel like this edge down here, I don't really love that. So let's see if I can tip it a little bit. If not, yeah, I think we're gonna have to spin it out. So let's see if I can get it going. I did have to kind of grab the edge a little bit, so hopefully she flows over and makes pretty sides here. There we go, that's better. All right, wow. That is a colorful, colorful Lazy Susan. I just love that black, it's so pretty. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a few close-ups of this, and I will tell you right now, my lighting is kind of funky. It's getting a little bit darker outside, so the lighting is not the best, and I apologize for that, but at least you were able to see the process of what I did, and I will take some close-ups and give you a little bit better view of what it really looks like. Okay, so I have my camera down off of my holder, and I did turn on my ring light. Hopefully we won't get a lot of reflection, but I kind of wanted to show you kind of a close-up. We have some really amazing cells. It is so colorful. Oh my goodness, it's colorful. And I'd like to try to get it to the point where I can show you the sheen. Kind of see a little bit of it over here. And if I can get the light just right. All right, I've turned my light off because honestly, if I can get it down here so that you can see it from my view, if I can get that window glare out, there we go. Look at the iridescent metallic in those paints. It's just so amazing to me. There we go. That's probably the best view I can give you. So those pigments, this Little Piggy pigments, oh my goodness, they are just so beautiful, guys. They really are. And I don't get paid for saying that. But they are just such beautiful colors, and I just love the metallic quality of it. Okay, so light is back on, so you can kind of see more of what the color really is going to be. It is very bold. But I think it's going to be really amazing. All right, so that's a finished pour on a Lazy Susan, the Shelly Art Bloom style. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks so much for watching today, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.